Buzz and babes, hello, it is fall, meaning all of you are rewatching Gilmore Girls, and I am rewatching Friday Night Lights, which is usually my fall rewatch. And every year I watch the show and I ask myself the same question. If Jason Street didn't get injured, how good would he have actually been? Well, lucky for you if you care, I have done some thinking, some researching, some theorizing, and I think I know the answer. Now, first things first. His actual profile. He's considered one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He's considered the best quarterback in Texas. And he seemingly was on his way to Notre Dame, which, of course, because excellent choice.
We're ready to get this thing done.
I think we are too.
How good is he?
Mr. Street, I've been scouting quarterbacks for Notre Dame for 27 years. Your son may be the best I have ever seen.
So, the first thing was, who are the great high school quarterbacks in Texas history? And there's a bunch. Andrew Luck, Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, but I've settled on a few. Matthew Stafford and Drew Brees. And before you say that's OP, remember, he's the #1 high school quarterback in Texas and probably the country. Now, first things first, his profile. Based on what we know, which isn't a ton, he's roughly 6'1", roughly about 190, which would put him Drew Brees-ish as far as size comparison goes, but I think he probably had a better arm based on everything that has been said, which makes me also think there's a little Matt Stafford in him. And if you look at their 2 high school records, they're insane. Also, I was thinking, what was Notre Dame actually looking into at that time? Around 2004, 2005, 2006, who was playing for them? That would be Brady Quinn. So if you take those, he's a pocket passer, he's got a beautiful arm, the intangibles are there, the IQ is high, he's probably not as escapable as you would want in modern football, but in like 2004, 2005, 2006, quarterbacks basically didn't need to move at all. So I think he would have been fine. So now that we have a rough idea of his national profile, what would that actually look like stat-wise? Now we do have to remember that they relied a lot on Smash Williams in Friday Night Lights, mostly because their quarterback was a 5'9" sophomore who couldn't throw the ball, with no disrespect to Matt Saracen, but I think they would have thrown the ball a lot more if Jason Street was still the quarterback. That being said, I took the senior stats of Stafford, Brady Quinn, and Drew Brees, put them all together, divided them, did some rounding, and this is what I came up with. If you combine Matthew Stafford's senior season, which was 4,108 yards and 38 touchdowns, cross that with Drew Brees' 3,528 yards and 31 touchdowns on a 64% completion percentage, and Brady Quinn's senior year of 2,200 yards and 25 touchdowns, you average out to a senior year of just under 3,300 yards, 30 touchdowns, roughly a 64% completion rate. That sounds like a 5-star recruit to me. So what does that look like as far as the overall profile? It would probably look like this. Jason Street, senior, Dillon, Texas, Dillon High School, 6'1", about 190 pounds, 3,278 yards, 30 touchdowns, a 64% completion percentage. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a damn good football player. Would he have gone on to the NFL? Probably, but would he have gone on to be the starting quarterback at Notre Dame? I would think so. Well, that's how I see it, but what do y'all think? Let me know and we'll talk about it. And if you want me to do another profile on another fictional athlete, leave them in the comments and we can make that happen. And as always, remember, sports are for everyone and never let a stray man tell you different. It's your Sports by Bestie Creo. Love you. Chat soon.